my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about apartment hunting in Dallas. Dallas is a really cool city. The cost of living is not as expensive compared to a lot of other states like California or New York. And I'm also going to go over square footage, neighborhoods, and pricing. Why would you watch this video if you didn't care about how much the apartments cost? So without further ado, we can get started. So in apartment 1, this apartment was in the Design District. I thought the neighborhood was really nice. The apartment we looked at was a 1 bed and 1 bath. It was 697 square feet and it was going for $1413. I thought the neighborhood was really nice, very cool and artsy looking. The only thing I didn't like about the neighborhood was that there wasn't a lot of stores and shopping around, and I really like to live in a place with all those things. I really liked that the appliances were really modern and up to date. I'm really looking for a place where the finishes are up to date and look really new. Some pros of this place is that it was really close to work. The commute would be less than 10 minutes. The rooftop pool had a beautiful view of the skyline and I loved that, and I could really see myself taking pictures up there. The next apartment I looked at was in the Oak Lawn area. I looked at 2 different units here. They were both 1 bed and 1 bath. The first unit was a little bigger. It was going for $1245, 710 square feet. I thought that the finishes looked really modern and up to date, and the price is really good. I just didn't love that this unit doesn't have a balcony. Didn't love that the hallways looked a little dark. I would really love a hallway that looked bright and comfortable. And I just wasn't too crazy about where the apartment was located. It was a little bit of a walk to get to all of the stores and shops and bars, and I didn't see myself actually walking that far to go to places. I want like a really easy walk. The next apartment I looked at was in the Mockingbird Station area. I thought that it was a cool industrial interior and it was going for $1398. The industrial interior was really cool. There was a lot of cool shopping within the area, within walking distance as well. But the grocery store was not in a good location. I would have to go around the block just to go down the street to the grocery store because there was all of these one-way streets in the vicinity, and I just could see myself getting so frustrated by that, so I decided that that was off the list. And then I looked at an apartment in the Preston Hollow area. This apartment was a studio going for $1680, 751 square feet, which is a pretty big studio. So I really liked this apartment complex. The amenities were all gorgeous, all up to date. The security was really tight. Pretty much every door was key fob entrance only, and I really liked that. There was some grocery stores right across the street, so I thought that would be perfect. I could see myself walking there. So convenient whenever I need groceries. I thought that the finishes at this place were really beautiful. It did have a really weird window in the apartment, but I could live with it. But overall, I really liked this apartment. The only problem is that it was kind of expensive, especially for a studio. The closet space wasn't very large, and I have a lot of stuff, so I really value a big closet. Overall though, it left a really good impression on me and I really loved this apartment. Then afterwards I went to another apartment in this North Dallas area and it was going for $1145, a 1 bed, 1 bath, and it was, I think it was 710 square feet. So it was a really big apartment and I loved that it had a beautiful lakeside view. It was very spacious. The floor plan was really nice.
Let's talk it over one more time.
There was a closed off kitchen, which I liked because I generally don't like the open concept for some reason. I like the more closed off concept. The only thing about this apartment was that the appliances and the finishes were a little out of date, and I really want to live at a place that's new. That's just me though. Not everyone's like that, but I was just very particular about it. And since it was an older complex, it didn't have the interior facing entryways. It was all outdoor facing. All the parking was outside as well. And that made me a little nervous because I know that I will be getting off late from work sometimes, having to walk to my apartment. I didn't want to have to walk outside late at night just to get to my unit. But the price was really good and I loved the lake. So it was definitely a contender. The next apartment I looked at was in Uptown. It was a studio apartment going for $1340 and it was 685 square feet. Overall, the finishes were really pretty and I liked that. I wasn't too crazy about the floor plan. I thought the kitchen was really nice. The living room was really nice and spacious. And then they had a section for your bed. It was really small, and for the price, I felt kind of cramped inside of there, and there was no balcony. But the bathroom was really large. There was a large counter space. The closet was really big as well. And it came with a washer and dryer. I really liked the neighborhood that this apartment was in. There's so many shops and restaurants within walking distance. The grocery store is less than a mile. There's a Target really close by, all under a minute just to drive there. So I really, really loved that. The next apartment complex, I toured 2 different units. This was also an Uptown area. First floor plan was a 1 bed, 1 bath. It was 783 square feet and the price was $1445. I thought that this apartment was really pretty, very spacious for the price. The neighborhood was awesome and lots of counter space in the kitchen, which I really liked. The bedroom was very large. There's a large balcony. The bathroom was a little small, but that's okay. I could live with it. It would get the job done. And the closet was really big. I wasn't too crazy about the dark floors and light cabinetry in the kitchen, but it wouldn't be the worst thing. The price was really good within my price range. But then the leasing agent guy convinced us to tour another unit, a lot bigger, a little bit above my price range, going at $1625. We went ahead and toured it. This unit was really big. I loved that it had a half bath, so all of my guests could go to that bathroom if I ever have guests over because of COVID, but hopefully I will. That way they wouldn't have to walk through my bedroom to get to the bathroom. There's lots of storage with the coat closet right by the entryway. The living and dining room was really big. I loved the light wood floors. I loved the balcony. I loved that it was courtyard facing. And the kitchen was really large. It had a really large utility closet. I really liked the dark cabinets with the light floor combination. Even though it's considered a 1 bed and 1 bath, it also has a little den, which is like basically an extra room. And I really loved that it had that extra room because I could see myself making it into an office or a workout room. And the bedroom was really, really big, lots of space. It was really quiet in this apartment, even though it's in the heart of the city. And then the bathroom was large as well. I loved that it had a full-size bathtub and a walk-in shower. I really like walk-in showers right now. And the closet was huge. I just loved it. So then we toured one more apartment, and this one was in Deep Ellum. Deep Ellum's a really fun neighborhood. I used to go there in college because they have cool bars, restaurants, cool art pieces and murals and shops and all sorts of things. But I never really thought I would live there, but they just built these new apartments that look so beautiful. So I decided to tour, and my overall impression of the apartment was great. So this apartment was a studio. It was going for $14.95, 519 square feet. So that's pretty tiny and a little bit expensive. Overall though, I loved that the apartment had a little mud bench so you could take all your shoes off, and the kitchen was conveniently in this hallway, so it was a little bit sectioned off from the living and sleeping room. The living and sleeping room was just one big room, so there's no sectioning off of the bed. But that would be okay because I thought I could get creative with how I put the bed and the living areas separate. And then I also thought that the bathroom was beautiful. I loved the tiles in the floor. It was so beautiful. This apartment also had a beautiful infinity pool. It was just so beautiful. The hallways were bright and gorgeous, and I could just see myself walking through them after I get off work feeling like I'm in a hotel. But overall, I just couldn't see myself living in this neighborhood. There just wasn't much for me that I like to do daily, which is like go to the grocery store or just window shop and stuff like that. Ultimately, I did not choose that apartment because it was a little expensive for the studio. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like or a thumbs up because it really supports my channel. And please consider subscribing. Thanks again. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!